that sound from Caverns of Blood? I don't know where it's originally from, but that's what it is. Okay, Super Mario and their madness on Dreamland, which means nightmares. Copyright Nintendo backwards. It's Secret of Mana, I know. I think someone told me that. See who is here. I don't have time for handle you here with me. So get out of my sight. Let's start. Hee. Well, I'm here at the point where I should find the sandy thing. Maybe I'll start going forward in the zone. Hope I'm not wrong, because if it's true, that smiling green fellow will get stomped. Though I don't know who was, and their aspect was. Anyway, I think that he has helped talking me about how find money easily. I don't think English is this person's first language, unfortunately. Because I really need it, because wait, what the hell's happening? Why am I talking alone? Nobody is with me. I should be quiet. Start now. They're doing Halloween. Ah, yes. I'm going to turn off alerts because I think there's the... wait, no. I don't touch that. Yes, ignore the warp block. Whoa, look at that! That's some nice parallax there, Lou. But that didn't help. I already miss being big. Okay. Oh, that's not a 1F0. Or something to freeze him in place. I miss having my one power-up. Why did my one power-up go away? I get a feeling this is just gonna be the way it is. Ah. Why can't I hit that? It's not that complicated, it's right there. Wait, I got P-Speed? I didn't want P-Speed. Oh, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe jump on him. Nope. How do you get a straight jump upwards off a chuck? How did I do it like 3 times the first time and then subsequently have not been able to reproduce it? Right, because he is jumping. Okay, let's do that. There we go, that's the smart move. Small bounce and quickly jump while stunned. That works. That was the move. That was close. Alright, cool. This level has a Kaizo feeling. Okay, I thought I might need to, like, shell jump there. Ah. Huh. Thing down there looks a bit like a number. Dang it. Even with that. How do I keep making the same mistake? It's the exact same angle. There we go. Boink. Play kazoo. Well, the trick to playing the kazoo, as it turns out, is to hum through the kazoo. You simply don't blow air through it. No, you need to actually hum. Hope I didn't need that later. Well, of course it wouldn't be normal unless every time you exit a thing, you need to immediately react. Ooh. The kazoo is such a weird instrument when you really think about it, because like nobody actually needs a kazoo. The Philharmonic is not waiting for kazoo players. Well, cool, I get to relax for a second. Oh, now I don't. Oh. Two kazoo tooler. Now that's an April Fool's Day release. It's literally just like, you enter the level, it's just like a diagram of how to use a kazoo. Along with some really annoying noises to approximate what sounds like me doing SMW, like the athletic theme, except via kazoo. But yeah, this is a friggin' Kaizo level. That's what this is. Like, absolutely had to do some regrab nonsense there. Flipping jumps, everything. Pack for Famicom only. Maybe DS. Like, the thing is... it seems like a decently well-made kazoo level. Like... for what it is, this isn't bad. The fundamental issue, it's a kazoo level. Amber, two things. One, there's a later section which makes it impossible to complete. And two, there's a warp at the very beginning of the level that I should ignore. Yeah, you know what? If I'd been presented that as a ROM hack races level, I think I would have been happy with it. Like that first part, that would have been like a 2 or 3, but it wouldn't have been bad. Probably a 2. So this is the possible location where that should be. Well, let's see around here with caution. Buddy, you made it to softlock. You made it to softlock the judge reach and you managed to cheese your way past it? I mean, my plan was to cheese my way past it regardless. Oh, that's a ceiling. You reach another dead end, of course. Of course. Oh god, it's doing that thing! There's a scroll ASM that some people use, and I hate it. It makes me kind of nauseous, in all honesty. You can see how every time Mario jumps, it goes up. There we go. I made it. It's not a common one for a good reason. It does solve the problem of, like, there's a frequent issue with people, like, put things in spots where you can't really see them. But it's not a good solution. Because, in general, Mario only scrolls upward if and only if... oh, hey. Cool. Mario lands on a platform or has P-speed. The tile set that you like. Yeah. How you doing, Daizo? I saw the debowed, or yeah, Birdo debowed. I liked it. It took me a minute to realize what the central conceit of the hack was, and now I actually want to play it. Because I'd never played Mighty Switch Force, but it's one of those like way forward titles I probably would like. And I presume that there's a similar thing going on here. Oop. Alright, what now? Of course! You can't simply relax for... oh. One doesn't simply relax in this level. Serial used it in a sticky situation at level at 1 to 24-hour LCD, or LDC. Relatively tame in terms of running and jumping. Like, it can work, it's just not common for a reason. Boink. As we all know, scientific progress goes boink. There's an early build you could play, considering how revamped the alt's becoming. Might be worth the wait. It's probably worth the wait. Never relax? No, never can. There we go. Oop. Okay, so now... For what it's like, you really do like the original game. That's why you're helping with it, and the creative... That does help. Well, maybe next time I'm on the East Coast, I'll consider trying to get my Switch Force on or something. Dang it. Daizo was working on a custom boss last time I streamed, which I guess was Sunday now. It feels like a Monday because yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, but it's clearly and obviously Tuesday because we were trying to get tacos. Turns out Taco Tuesday is actually a registered trademark of, like, some taco bar in Wisconsin or Midwest somewhere. But, you know, nobody actually takes them seriously. There we go. Dang it. Morning 17th. If you want to drop a link to it, it's cool. Because I thought it was a cool demo, or tech demonstration, really. I like what's happening here. Like, it's actually a really cool level. I just wish that it didn't have every pipe was insta-react mode. Like, this, for what it is, isn't bad. It just has a Kaizo soul. Okay. New stratagem. Dang it. Not bad, but clearly soft Kaizo, yeah. That ending is definitely a little bit tricky. One of the few cases where Kaizo is stylistically out of place instead of out of place on difficulty. Yep. You've created a ROM hack called My Luigi Force. The game was highly inspired by a game called Mighty Switch Force by Way Forward. The original version came out in 2013, was an expanded version of the 12 Days Before Christmas contest, the same name by the same person. Alt was planned to be a re-release, but you have none of the original sprites. And you learned how to create sprites and bosses from the Brutal Dream, so now it's a lot more ambitious. That's pretty cool. Okay. Get in there. It's not the end of the area. Of course not. That'd be too easy. Come on. What? World's most suspicious swamp. Okay. Okay, what now? Do I make a straight jump? No, I spin jump. Alright, that's new tech to me. That's pretty cool. Didn't realize you could do that. What? What state did I want this in? I didn't see how to progress there unless I missed the boat, which is very possible. Oh, whoops. Key. A key! Dang it! 12 hours, Evil Guy's Fright Master Claw Grip will prefer Primar's channel. Also for St. Patrick's Day. Had to delay a bit. Ah. There we go. Oop. Okay. I need to come up with a better way to get into the Thwomp pipe. That was not a better one. I was thinking if I went a bit later, but what I think I need to do is go a bit earlier. Definitely requires more concentration. Getting a boss done yourself on the same day. Now you get yours out in time, yeah. Maybe you didn't make his one of making his all matter. Yeah. I'll have to take a look at that when it comes out. There we go. Okay. That didn't help. I wonder how long this next section is. Getting past that thwomp thing is tricky. So I want to proc him and then wait till he's going up and go back, but the way that the room is set up doesn't seem amenable to that. With the short ceiling, like I can't really get closer to proc him. I have to wait for that to come back around. Oh wait, he procs himself? Huh. No! I didn't realize he had such a wide proc range. Okay, that's actually easy. That's free. I thought he had normal thwomp proc range, and I was just getting lucky with the first one. I should have just waited around a cycle. Okay. Nope. I lost my momentum. I panicked. Kind of wonder where the plot's going with this, too. Kind of wonder where the dev block went, too, because I don't know. I didn't touch it. I try to avoid touching the dev blocks. You know, because it defeats the purposes when judging. F? No, we learned something. We learned something important about how this thwomp functions. Kind of like the final level you like making. With thwomps and spikes. Dev block? Yeah, there's a dev block at the beginning, kind of like a dev pipe door. Apparently it does something. I was told to ignore it. And there was one block that was clearly out of place on the first screen of the level. And so I just ignored it. Very spin, jump heavy, exploratory based. I mean, there's not a lot of exploring going on here, right? Like, this is Kaizo. There's only one way to do anything. So I haven't gotten to do any exploring yet. But it feels like it could be an explory type level. The pipe didn't work. Well, we're going to get to the pipe that doesn't work, or whatever, and then we'll see what we can do. Apparently Hawaluta found a way. A way forward, even, perhaps. Oop. Need to jump. I have to explore all the ways to die. I'm really good at that. That's one thing I'm good at in Mario, is finding new and innovative ways to die. That's why we have an R&D department. Research and death. More or less how the level has height to it. Doubly true for bosses. It's true, I'm so bad at busting bosses. Oop. Okay. One of the issues I find with some people using the, like, really big levels, and not just, like, vertical versus horizontal, but just the big ones, is they feel the need to, like, use all of the space, when you definitely don't need to use all the space. What generally ends up doing is creating these irritating labyrinths, where you know where you're going to go, because in 2D space, a labyrinth can only work one way, really. Okay, you just had to go for it. Oh. Or, like... Is it really common for levels? Sometimes when people are making, like, a mazy level and have access to this... There was one... I want to say it was the first QLDC, and you had this sprite that was like a My Little Pony character. And it was pretty obvious where things were going once I was like, oh yeah, this is how this area is layered out. I'm gonna have to keep going around until I get to the center of this large area. Up and down and all around. But because of the way that you can twist the two-dimensional stuff, you can't do a whole lot. One of those became very obvious that I'd be sort of circling inward. Surprised that doesn't work consistently. Told many times, make them not to make ties up tall levels. Kaizo Brain Contagion. No, it was specifically A level. There may have been... I guess it was an alicorn. Those are the ones that got wings and the horn, I think. Who use Sonic the Hedgehog? Frequently. Sonic the Hedgehog gets around this by, like, making the areas mazy in a way that feels reasonable, and then once you actually dissect it, you're like, oh, there's just, like, 3 major paths. And you could fall down from, the top path to any of the lower paths. But it works. It actually works really well. Ah, you have to hit that. At least there was no timer. Like how Sega's Sonic CD feels? I haven't seen that in a long time. I guess last time I played Sonic CD, it was the weird remake that showed up in the moderation queue a few times. Like, I did it twice. I think a few other people took a lap on it. The biggest problem beyond all of the other problems was like, the most important mechanic, the door thing, or the transporting to different time thing, was never explained how it worked in the hack. Sonic, you choose how you progress the level. You're not going to go through all 3 paths. No. Oftentimes, the 3 paths are orthogonal. You can only really do one of them, because there's usually like a thing or two that prevents you from backtracking. Doubly true in Sonic. Love their name in European Portuguese. What is it? Go really fast, there's multiple paths, you feel like the level's enormous, did you miss so much? Yes. Oh. Jumping. Oh. Not jumping. Oh. Ow. I don't think anything else that's cool that's happened so far this week, but then I've realized that it hasn't been much of a week. It's really just been Monday. Big Granite. You know, the name fits. No, I need to do more prep stuff for Japan. I can just get my apartment cleaned and do all of the normal things. We're having a D&D at the DM's house, which is nice, because I haven't been there in a while. Because usually we play at Hammer's place. But Hammer's hosting a big old party on Saturday and does not want to have us underfoot while doing that, and I completely respect it. Why do I keep making that mistake? Friends that use itinerary for Japan? Oh, cool. I have one of those too. I should look at it. Oh, man. No, there are a few other people who are going to Japan around the same time, which I think is pretty funny. Asked if you could pass it on, waiting for confirmation if they could care. Gets in a few days before I do. Nice. Yeah, I'm not sure what my first couple days are going to look like. I do need to book a hotel first day. Probably just going to book something close to Narita. Because, like, the first day you're there is basically a waste. How long is it? Quite a while. I think I come back on the 23rd of April or something like that. Turned out the flights were cheaper this way. But honestly, I was looking at, like, how long it takes to fly, and I was surprised, because, like, it's only a 10-hour flight. I thought my last trip to Narita, excuse me, was a lot longer. What? Oh, I throw it up there. And then we now have 2 keys. Weird. What? No! Directly, yes. So, Seattle, you know, there's enough traffic between Seattle and Narita to have multiple daily flights. I'm flying JAL, because JAL seems cool. Unlike United, which is what I flew last time. Actually, let me see if I can find that. YouTube. Yeah, that was my ticket. Oh, no, it was 10 hours and 9 back. Yeah, I guess nothing's changed. My last flight was to there the 31st of May, 2010. The more you know. It's been a long time. Oh yeah, I guess that's useful and might be entertaining. So since I'm going to Japan, I asked my buddy who I had lunch or dinner with today if he wanted anything. He said no, and I said, well, do you want like a tiny capsule monster? He's like, no. Like, all right, do you need me to go like waifu hunting? He's like, nah, no. Like, but you gotta have some sort of little waifu thing. It's like, okay, fine, one with blue hair. So I have to pick a waifu for him that has blue hair, who I can acquire some sort of tiny effigy of on the cheap, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on something he's liable to throw away. But we will see. And there's plenty of blue-haired waifus in, you know, anime. You've got the classic, Rei, of course. You've got Rom or Rem or something from the ReZero thing. Blue-haired Toho character? Does Notori have blue hair? I don't know. There's probably a wiki somewhere where a category is like Toho's by hair color. That isn't Cerno. No, Cerno definitely has blue hair. And my Notori might have blue hair. Was thinking of the Cerno game I played a while back. Didn't think I made the jump. No, why am I panicking? This is not... Actually, can I... Yeah, I can make that jump with that. That's just safer. Probably thinking of Cerno. Yeah, Nutori has green hair too. I was right. Or blue hair too. I know my Tohos well enough to know that much. There's also like a billion Tohos now, so... Now, my favorite thing about Toho is I like to believe that whenever... it's the first one, because there's been enough localizations approved by Zune that I have to assume that that's the correct one. Where was I? Like, whenever Zune goes to, like, compose a new track for a new game, I like to think that he boots up, like, a Windows Me machine and starts up Fruity Loops to make his MIDIs. That's how I like to believe it happens. Is that how it happens? Probably not. But I like to think that he's still, like, using that. Or maybe he busts out the PC-88, 98, whichever one. It's a whole category of thing I don't know too much about. Did play a PC 88, 98 game once on stream. That was fun. Big day. Oh yeah, you got the boss fight that could TPK. That should be fun. Yeah, that's way safer. I don't know why I was insisting on a regular jump. I thought I couldn't make it that way. Oh! Mentioned, been in the dungeon for over a year, yeah. Reached the final boss, spent all a session on the fight. It continues tomorrow. I look forward to finding out how it goes. Okay. I mean, there always needs to be some amount of danger, right? Otherwise, what's the point of tracking hit points and the like? Which reminds me, I really, really, really should update my character sheet. Because I haven't properly done that. I've only updated a few numbers here and there instead of doing the whole thing. The thing is, being a bow elf, most of this stuff doesn't matter. It's usually, I'm going to shoot him. Run your boss is smart. Yep. Oh, wait. How you doing, Max? Ah. There was a thing earlier when I was playing another entry that was slightly broken that would have been very useful to have your expertise around for. But we found a way around it. It turned out that the retry patch, while it couldn't do the midway correctly, the vanilla midway actually worked, so we just started and selected out of the level every single time. It sent me back to the beginning of the first area until I got tired of the mechanic and gave up. Anytime first considered thread has the sense to unleash maximum power to cripple the opponent. No. You're misunderstanding. You just send progressively more powerful mooks. Otherwise, you'd be wasting power. You wouldn't want to use your power all up at once. You know? You gotta send more mooks. Open with chain lightning and a flame strike? Yeah, that'd be dangerous. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but there was a thread on 4chan way back in the day about that guy DMs. And one guy's major complaint was that they wouldn't... that that the DM wouldn't let him fight the Abrahamic god and win. It's like, yeah, in the first turn, he stunned us all with this sun face thing and made us take a bunch of damage. Like, he started hitting us with this unique sword. Absolute bullshit. And then, like, all of these 4chan people start busting out biblical references to the depiction of the Abrahamic god in Revelations and everything, which is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, it was the Invisible Mario one. Leading up to the boss was a series of divine mooks. Basically, they'd fight a little and then retreat, so more escape. Worse the final fight. Yeah, biblically accurate boss fight. Well, not even biblically accurate, because in general, the Abrahamic god, when he manifests that way, it's mostly for the benefit, oh god, of whomever's looking at him, if he so chooses, right? Because otherwise, being omniscient, he quite literally could just raise his eyebrow, and then the party is all dead, or turn into sea turtles, or dead sea turtles. Because omnipotence doesn't really have limits. It's kind of the whole point there. But yeah, in the Book of Revelations, the Abrahamic God is described as having, you know, feet that glow like hot bronze, hair that's white as snow, or something, and to be wielding the Big Dipper. Gonna be honest, if someone else is wielding the Big Dipper, you got problems. Because you're probably not winning that boss fight. I swear there was an RPG I played where there was a sword that literally was a constellation of stars. I want to say it was in Star Ocean, which is a bit too on the nose, though. Oh, right, because it hits that block. Only PCs, Final Fantasy characters can kill a god. Yeah. God, Final Fantasy 13 was a train wreck. I have all the achievements. I did not have a desire to play the other ones. If I was going to play a wacky Final Fantasy sequel, I'm going to play X2. Because X2 is silly. I'm talking about Base 13? Oh my. Yeah, I never got to the later ones. I just didn't have the heart for it. But yeah, if I was going to play one, X2. X2 is fun. It's basically Charlie's Angels, the Final Fantasy game. Which is a fine concept, you know what? Whoop. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed thing. Just wait for Final Fantasy Versus 13. Ugh. Oh, I got caught on it. Multiple PCs went down last session. Oof. Yeah, I think the director for Final Fantasy 13 just liked Lightning a bit too much as a waifu. Imagine the ball and chains interacted with off-screen switches. Ugh. Well, there's your QLDC level for next year. Bosses out of 6 level slots. Fighters haven't used their action surges. 6th level, I forget, what for 5e, what does it go up to? I assume you're playing 5e, or you play that or Pathfinder. Honestly, even as a bard, I hated managing my spells. I pretty much stuck with Vicious Mockery far longer than I should have. It did adequate damage, it worked at range, and it was funny. And was much more apropos as a bard than doing anything else magical. 5e goes up to 9, as does 3, 5, and 2nd. Okay. Kids that don't really know how to play their characters, if you help them a little bit, they might stand a chance. That'd probably be nice. That was a game... No. I keep doing that. Clement's new series on Final Fantasy 13. Haven't played 13, seen the whole backstory and transition stays, kind of like it. I'd say the one thing I liked out of 13 was Stahl's story, i.e. the black dude with the chocobo in his afro. He had a very much attitude of, God, I am too old for this shit. You kids need to stop dragging me on this quest. Just want to see my kid, etc. He eventually, you know, is like, okay, fine, I guess I'll save the world with my, like, dragon car or whatever the hell he gets as his mech thing. But, still. One of those, once you've played enough things like that, he did, he was cool. It was a cool character design. He had a good arc. It was kind of sad, because, you know, the whole kid thing didn't really work out the way he wanted it to, but, you know. And I forget if people who were crystallized got decrystallized, except for the 2 people who get crystallized in the credit scene. I guess since Lightning comes back, it must be possible. Revelation in X13 2 is too fun. You know what? That almost makes me want to play it. Almost. I got too much stuff to do to pick up a Final Fantasy right now. Term the Jester was blessed by... Oh, what was I thinking? Who's blessed by a mad god. was thinking that was a safe spot to stand, it wasn't. He's swearing up and down he's nothing special. I mean, I like the idea of, like, having a character who's clearly a wizard but just pretends to be a lousy magician or something. Wait, no, I need that. Tricks are something a whore does for money. I do illusions. Could bring back one of the dead pieces of Ghost would also work thematically. I mean, it's your choice whether or not you want to bring out old Pullin' old Punchin' Ham. Or you're a D&D equivalent. $2028 when game redemptions are back, I'll be able to play. Yes, yes, in that year of our Lord. I have to keep going after that. It's a long section. I wonder how close I was to the end when I messed up the key thing. Full of what? In 2028 you'll redeem Dinosaur. Oh man. I definitely have to get stuff done this week and I have not been doing a good job on some of it. Like, I was looking at the time remaining in March, and, you know, it's not 10 days, but, like, what? Today's the 18th? So, we're looking at only about 13 more days. Really not even the 31st, because I'm flying on the 31st, so that doesn't help. So, really, just 12 days, really. Never mind, 11 days. So... probably not going to Pinball Quest very hard next week. Especially because I'm going to go to Hammer's thing. Pull a what? Oh, Pullin' o Punchin' Ham. It's a proper name. Pullin' o Punchin' Ham. The character that my DM made up when he needed to pull a punch. No, Pullin' o Punchin' Ham. He's like Irish. Got the O in his name. Like O'Donnell. Yep, that's it right there. You got it. Our DM is a unique person. Like, one of the reasons having D&D at his place is very different for once. He has 3 kids. And since they're still relatively young, I want to say the oldest is like 7. It's kind of difficult to have us over and make sure we're not rowdy enough. Or we're not being too rowdy. But it is cute whenever he's DMing and they're around because they'll want to do the monster sounds or they'll draw monsters for us. It's a very cute thing. For 11 and 12, I have not yet. My current plan is I'll see if I can get the Super Scope. I'm still working on that. I have a lead. And depending upon what I can convince Squiggles to do, we'll see if we'll just bring in Squiggles as our player 2. Because there are also the 61 that I need to deal with, which is also a collaborative experience of some sort. And if I can get Squiggles to be my player 2, it would be making things easier. There we go. But we will see, it just depends. Because again, like next week, I need to be done with basically all of this. Okay, here we go. Doesn't immediately kill me for once, that's nice. Okay, it's locked. We need Charlie to unlock it for us. Oh god. Alright. I could soft lock myself there pretty easily. I didn't, but I could have. Thanks. Oh, good, a pipe! New section. Maybe. Maybe. A bed! Mamma mia, what's this? It must be a joke. It's a gold bed. For some reason it looks old, powdery, and mystic. I looked around all this temple and didn't find anything. It's pretty questionable why this is just a simple bed. You know what? I'm going to take a break. I haven't taken a break since various hours ago, when I started this journey. Mario and the quest for the golden bed. I encounter this very comfortable. There's no way that wasn't machine translated. That's just great. Although that their aspect is really old. This is nice, yawn. Once I get up, I'll try call Luigi or someone to help me take this thing out. Zzz. Sometime later. It's Toad. Eek, who are you in my bed? What? If you're here, you'll help me take this thing out. Hey, what's wrong with you? As you dare to talk to me, without at least respond who you are? Hey, at least allow me to step grass in the reality. I barely get up. I'm gonna have to use step grass in reality as a thing. I'm definitely gonna say that in the future. Where I'm? Wait, this isn't the desert temple. What temple? What the heck with you? Please go away of the sacred ancient bed right now. Calm down. I haven't made you anything. Shut up, dirty plumber. Nobody has entered here for centuries. And is my work as guard, don't allow enter here anything. You can't imagine the danger that it presents. Oh no, I don't want to be in problems with you. Just let me leave. Go away out of my sight. Thanks. That was pretty easy, isn't it? Oh. Do you know where the exit of this place? What do you mean the exit is forward? Man, you aren't from here, or what? I'm from the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, and my name is Mario. The one from the Super Mario Bros. Mushroom Kingdom? I never had listened about a location from here called like it. Perhaps you have hit yourself very strong in the head. That place doesn't exist. You should know that this is Dreamland. Well, that was what the plot was at the beginning, wasn't it? What? It's impossible! You should just leave this place now. Seriously. Please, apparently you're a bit bad. I'm apparently a bit bad. I wonder if I did better in one of the sections, it would have said something different. Here we go! Well, thanks for the help, I think. That isn't needed to mention indeed. My hovercraft is full of eels. Super Mario Bros? That doesn't mean that full name is Mario. Weird. I'm going back to the bed. Oh, I shouldn't go back if I'm not want be slashered in various pieces by that guy. I'll just take a nap on that bed. Let's see around. Alright, let's not go that way. I guess it's in the sky. Whoops. Doesn't have to take you upward now. Welcome to Dreamland, where you will find all type of stuff. Also, beware ahead, there's a lot of randomness and madness. Probably it can be fun, but you can be harmed. Good luck, Pete. Super Mario mentioned. It's true. It does sound like Google Translate. Is this English because of QLDC or natural? Hard to say? That's a Sprite Eater. What? Oh, I needed to get the mushroom. Definitely need the mushroom now. Please. Sudden and inexplicable Kaizo. Oh, that's... Oh, those are tiles. Yeah, I suspect it's somebody whose language is not English first. But I am not touching the grass of reality, so I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go real fast there. My favorite English thing... Oh. My favorite English thing that exists is Backstroke of the West. Because it legitimately has some really good lines. like, my geography proves superior. That one, still love it. Or this is your own masterpiece! Okay. Good old pokey penis. Tiny pipes! Okay, that worked out. Those clouds look like they're having problems. I guessed right there. I will wait for the mole of my discontent. Nuts. Yeah, this is absolutely Kaizo. Now, is it bad? No, it's good. It's fun. It's good quality Kaizo. But it's clearly Kaizo. It's just odd to me that we've had QLDC so many times, and I guess the first year there were a lot of DQs. But subsequently, you kind of would expect people to understand at this point what it is that that we're looking for, you know? Like, this is not the first one after BLDC, which yielded a bunch of stuff that wasn't really what the intent of the contest was about. DQ worthy. It's worth Dairy Queen. No, I'll probably put a note saying this is Kaizo. I do not think we should. I think we might need to DQ it. They clearly gave you a power-up, so this is not Kaizo. Well, I got rid of it half a second later. That's pretty normal in Kaizo. How you doing, Memory Lane? No, this is... in Bringlish, yes. I mean, I haven't been to Dairy Queen in years. What if it still holds up? Like, they do the chocolate-dipped ice cream cone, and you're like, oh, that little swirl. Or maybe get one of those, what is it? Wait, they made, oh. Are they freezes? I think they're freezes. Blizzards, that's what they call them. Blizzards. I have not had a milkshake in a long-ass time. Always tempting. But I never actually do get one. Dairy Queen, where's the Dairy King? Turns out I've actually gone past the place that called itself Dairy King. But it was one of those sorts of places that was a bit, run down. I.e., its sign was like movable letters. Haven't tried your bad LDC entry, you'll enjoy the broken English. I mean, the thing is, Daiso, I did definitely have played yours, because I play tested it. All that time back. I definitely remember it. I think I am in the credits. But yeah, the RPG fights. Was it super, what, you try as hard as you can, but still no one likes it world or something to that effect? They are delicious, it's true. Far away, yeah. Thanks for good luck, Memory Lane. So long ago, yep. I remember when I finally actually beat it, it was more down to stupid luck that I got, like, the draw where you only had to hit him, like, 3 times, as opposed to some of the other ones. Bad RPG Simulator, yes. I've been tempted every once in a while to go see the original Progenitor. And play that through. Actually, there's only 2 of those I played. I played yours, Daiso, and I played Hawaluta's. We did chat hacks on Hawaluta's. And I was confused the whole time. My end statement was, this feels like it was made by an AI of some sort. It was like a level by Markov chain. Which Hawaluta was very proud to hear. Did not take that as an insult. Why do I keep ducking that? The level's very bad? Yeah, it is. There we go. Once I get to a spot where I can stand, I will read the rest of that. Entry was too good to be bad, yet still got 3rd place. Everything in the hack was from asking how you can make an RPG pad. There we go. Only played the MSU1 entry, Wishkli. I have not played that. I recall that one being a bit infamous. Why can't I make that jump? AKA Wump. Yeah, MSU1 entries are kind of rare for a reason. It's a lot. Was a lot of this contest, and there is one entry. And I don't think that my SA1, or not my SA1, that my SD to SNES is powerful enough to do it. We'll try it, but I am going to set up a backup environment in BSNES or SNES 9X in case it doesn't work. Yeah, the only other BLDC entry I remember was one with, like, the really low... the weird low jumping. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. I also remember there being one where, like, you have to fight Terry A. Davis, which was a bit not great. Just because, in general, dude had problems. Smart guy, just a bit, unfortunately, schizophrenic and untreated. And I didn't mean that more clinically than, like, cruelly, if that makes sense. You could always tell when he showed up in Hacker News, because there'd be a lot of deleted comments. Because he just couldn't not use that word. Which was not an appropriate word to be using here on Hacker News. Intro of the hack was a clip from Level Engine. Huh. Supersonic was the final boss and Climax shows up for a cutscene. Oh, Climax, right. Why is that jump so hard for me? I do like the Climax. He's a cool boss. Well, the final boss is Anon's level. But yes. Oh, I bet it was. Interesting, they actually thought of that. How did I do that the very first time and subsequently have done... Oh, oops. Nothing that looks right on that? Doo-doo-doo. Need to find where you put your bad LDC patches? Well, the good news for bad LDC is that those are on Xandro's site because they're old enough. That's where I would get them if I needed them. I like how that jump is free. And I really actually like that setup. Like, there's a lot to like in this level, but it's just a Kaizo level. He said he messed that up. I mean, plus or minus the weird one. Brain right, I forget I'm a tester. I haven't done much testing for that. I think it was mostly a smoke test to make sure one of the bosses worked on hardware. Or a smoke test to make sure it just started up. Well, that was the opposite of what I needed. One day it'll be real and full. It's true. One day. Sup, Groovy Gadget? I am trapped in a Kaizo dreamland, complete with lots of multicolored fish. But you know, worst places to be. One other sad thing? Lay it on me. Okay, we're back to this one obstacle that shouldn't be that hard. to make a brand new 100 enemies? Oh my. Can't blame you. Good, just woke up. Nice. Hey, I got a 1-up. With a subtitle, not necessarily a sequel. Like one of those horror movies that's not actually a mainline one, but like just, I don't know, like Freddy versus Jason, kinda. Free yourself from the constraints. 1,000 rooms? Oh, I don't think you can get 10,000 rooms into Super Mario World. 1,000 probably. Actually, I guess why not? Level numbers are short. I guess you could technically do up to 16 if somehow it worked. 1,600. Yeah, I think I misunderestimated my numbers. I love that bit. It's just fun. What is the trick I'm missing with that? There's got to be a trick. It cannot just be that that jump is hard. I've done it once. Not a sequel. Could you and Melon have an actual plan for a sequel? Oh, nice. I jumped too early. I could feel it in my bones. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess in other news, I also got useful information from Schema Tuna relating to the facade thing. So I'll have to do that very soon to get that taken care of, because I do not expect there's... Like, it'll probably be fine in moderation. That's all I'm saying. Just need to get through it. Each one of those horror movies that isn't actually canon, yes. 512 sub-levels, each can be 32 screens. So 60, yeah, there we go. Is 512 like a hard limit? Or is that something that could be lifted? I jumped too early. Like, that's not a constraint based upon the number of bits. So I assume that there's like a table somewhere that's the assumed size. Store levels in the ROM without Lunar Magic access? That makes sense. I mean, theoretically, you could store levels in MSU place. MSU1 storage. Level 24 has levels that aren't accessible. I think you may need to explain that statement, because I am not sure I understand it either. Ah. Need to be patient. I can't wait to have patience, because patience is a wonderful thing. Chocolate Island 2, there's levels that are going to be accessed through the load level from address feature in LM. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm a moron. Yeah, Chocolate Island 2 is just weird. I don't think anyone should touch it. No, that made sense. It was just a, what does that mean? Sort of thing. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Get it in the friggin' pipe. Yes, you have, Max. Yes, you have. Still wonder where I went wrong with the randomizer thing. Of course, I made it worse by not actually making the big wall big enough. There we go. Oh, there's a... That's... World 6-2, Chocolate Island. Flux Industries even mentions it. Doesn't surprise me. Some of those weird things happen. Be careful when editing it. Yes. I mean, it's not a surprise, because, like, that level is weird, even in the original, right? Like, depending upon what the timer's doing and other factors, it changes how things work. No other level behaves like this. It is just weird. I'm still not entirely sure how to proc the one level, like, the exits I want in that one. Except, like, just go fast, and it generally works. Put a new soup. Ghosts' houses do not enter the level numbering. Had a hack like that, where they were ghost houses, and so I decided, well... And it just used the ghost glyph. I'm like, well, I've got emoji. So I replaced it with the ghost emoji when I did the level numbers. Or level chapters. Ah, crap. Well, maybe. Yeah, it's like 6 house. I am really hoping that after this... There we go. That was convenient. Okay, I need to keep the block. Oh god. Okay. Okay, so there was a mole. How much longer is this? Ah! I don't like this. Hey, Charlie. So glad I didn't crunch him. Crap! He's dead. And I'm stuck! Well, it wasn't the end of the level anyway, somehow. What? Oh, the second level was hard. Ah, okay. Yeah, my thought was maybe I could respawn him if I could get off, but no. It's a long level! I mean, to be fair, most of the Kaizo I play these days is typically RHR levels, and they don't tend to run very long, but because racing is not the same as playing, right? I do like them, but I do wonder if this is using its whole 1F number of screens. Okay. Okay. No! Didn't go fast enough. Here's one of the problems with punting an awful lot of stuff to the last bit, is that some of the levels are going to be lengthy. Possibly even girthy. Maybe even turgid, for all we know. Yes, I do like the song Fields of Hope and Dreams, but not for longer than 30 minutes. I'm gonna be honest, I don't mind this at all. Like, it could be so much worse. For instance, we could be listening to the friggin' Switch Palace music. Alright, well, whatever. He's not that good at what he does. One SMW song you'll never get tired of is Castle. I have definitely gotten... Oh, I'm a moron! Well... I'm gonna get soft-locked. Yeah, they thought of that. What if I had to get the extra for the key? Nope, they thought of that. Goodbye, Mario. Looks at chat in the worst spot? Absolutely. Switch music, Paddle's music after an hour. The music is laughing at you. The horror. The funky horror. Could have been that I'm Blue port. I kind of like the I'm Blue port, to be honest. What's up, Dang Baron? It's a little bit funky in the good kind of way. Like, there's definitely some good meme music on SMW Central. The one I was so surprised to hear was when someone decided to use the Overworld, their Overworld music. They really wanted it to be the I'm a Gummy Bear song. I'm not sure why they did that, but it was actually kind of funny. It was for one of the, I think that was first Hack Jam. Damn it, what am I doing? Eyes actually widened. Or Shy Guy's toy box. We shouldn't. He's still asleep. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, man. There we go. Bounce. Do, 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 do. It's one of those things I'm surprised you don't see more of in, like, Kaizo hacks, is the ability to choose your music. Because, like, especially if you're grinding something in Kaizo, it can be a very, very long time before you're free. There we go. Okay. Gonna be alright. Want to put that ASM in Toad's Kaizo. Toad's Kaizo Tuesday. Okay. No, not again! Oh, adding music. For update, you'd like to make it so you press buttons to turn off the music. That'd be nice. Look, what's important is I'm getting there more consistently. To further and further parts of the level. Oak. Oh. Thump, thump, thump. Getting better all the time. Got to admit, it's getting better. Getting better all the time. It can't get much worse. The worst part about that song, really, is when you read the rest of the lyrics and not just the chorus. You've got the great Lennon one. I used to be cruel to my woman and beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved. And now I'm not! Oh, good job, Lennon. Good job. mean, it's better that he stopped, but still. Nah, he was a jerk. In a lot of ways. You know, it would have been funny if that Chuck right there, like, summoned a bunch of annoying sprites instead of doing what he did, which was just kind of be there. No, I missed it. No, he was not. But just such an odd lyric to put in there, right? Like, I used to be bad at this. You know, this particular thing, which is, I believe, a crime in most places. Maybe it wasn't in the 60s. But in effect, snitching on himself, which is a surprisingly common thing, I guess, especially among rappers, where they will literally have a specific rap song that literally just snitches on what illegal activity they've been doing, which is admissible in court. I think MF Doom actually had a song about that, specifically. Boondocks did a whole episode on it, which was funny. Especially the ending where, after not snitching, Riley gets his bike stolen by the same two guys who robbed their house. Literally ends with them yelling, "Thank you for not snitching!" Persona? Oh, I don't know how that relates to Persona. Did they do a thing about rappers incriminating themselves? There's also a good Key and Peele bit about it. The name of the album is I Killed Darnell Williams. It's a concept album. There we go. Just gonna wait. Confession. Yeah, it's so good. I stroke my chin real slow when I'm lying. Ow. It's a gold. And there's a lot of good Key and Peele sketches, but that one's one of the best. Did also like the legal weed one, where the guy's going to get medicinal marijuana and keeps suggesting things that the guy has no interest in helping him with. Like AIDS. It's like, AIDS? Got AIDS. It's real bad. Need lots of weed to get rid of it. And he's going through a list of things. You have problems like with insomnia, or pain, or anything else I can't run a test for. Is your fate hurt, Mr. Washington? Yeah, well, this should help. Bit of jaywalk. Time to exceeds across the country. What? Shot him 9 times. By the way, it was November 9th. Yeah. Shot him up with a long-ass gun and then put it into the aquarium. Oh, especially when the detective starts grooving to the track. Yeah, that's the lyrics in the confession video. Some of them. There's a lot of them. Including the one which is, you know, the very end of it is, I killed Darnell Simmons for sport. Or is it, this is my confession, admissible in court. I killed Darnell Simmons for sport. I'm a murderer. You can't catch me. And then, of course, there's sounds of him being caught on the tape, which is just funny. There we go. Honestly, what this kind of makes me want to do is play an actual hack by whomever made this. Because, like, I actually like this level quite a bit. But it's clearly Kaizo. There's a few rough bits like this. This just kind of slows down the level. It's not actually a danger in any spot, just it slows down the level. Okay, re-grab. Okay. Carefully dodge that. I could have stood there. A finished version of this was released during C3? Like the whole hack? Oh! I definitely missed that. Wait. Wait, QLDC was done before the end of C3? Or QLDC had entries, huh? Now I'm actually confused about the timeline. Oh, thank you for the follow. We don't have fancy follow stuff on right now because this hack uses a dialogue system, and typically those don't play along nicely. But enjoy your fish nonetheless. They're still on the screen, which is helpful. I mean, I don't think it's that odd to take your QLDC level and turn it into a full-length hack or anything, Hawaluta. QLDC3 came first, then C3? Yeah, I got sick at some point during this, so my knowledge of time is a little bit lossy here. Okay. This is fine now. Bit weird to finish hack before judging finishes. Yeah, it's fair. HLDC was... Yes, it's true. Can't remember the name now. Alpha something. Ah! Pipe! Pipe! Gun! You're fed up with no violence? You're fed up with the lack of guns? You're fed up with the normal appearance of this? You're fed up with games with too much text like this horribly thing? You're fed up with the boring life? No more! Take this gun and destroy, kill everyone with style. And enjoy the essence. To shoot, press X and Y thing near the trigger. Also, you can shoot upward and downward. Lastly, feel free to disarm you with the select thing. Or damaging you. Wait, is true? You cannot lost this gun. If you lost it, you'll win a free beauty stuck. What does that mean? Now let me enjoy my own favorite hobby. Explode epically. Okay, you know what? That was good. Oh god. I think I have an idea of who may have made this level now. Alpha Sphere, yes. Wait, no, okay, so I don't need to have it touch the ground. Wait, give me the gun! These explosions look kind of familiar to me. It's stupid. But I love it. Oh, wait, huh? Oh, I forgot about the kick. I hadn't fired it horizontally yet, really, when I wasn't against the wall. Yeah, this level has changed immensely. Very Genesis? Yeah, I was thinking it might be, if it's who I think it is, it might be not Gunstar Heroes. What's the name of that other thing? The Neo Geo game. Metal Slug. Oh, those explode. Hey. Too many bullets. See? I beat you at your own game, Box. It's just odd. We started off with normal Kaizo, then Dreamland Kaizo, now Doom. NEDM. They explode when you touch them. Metal Slug has realistic explosions. kinda. They're definitely more realistic than this. Maybe it's not. Am I safe right here? That's definitely more what's intended. Ow! Wait, I wall clipped it! Your entry used the other Doom port. I like Doom. Doom is fun. Oh, you can blow it up against other explosions. That feels like an important detail. It's a long-ass level. Ow, it didn't kill either of them. I had a lot of fun playing Doom. Final Doom, not regular old Doom. Played on the Windows 98 machine. Complete with the jank that incurred. I think I had a couple crashes. Jesus! I shot it so hard it turned into a turn block. Oh, that's bad. Alright, I'm not sure how to do that obstacle yet. I feel with an explosion of this size, it really should take things out that aren't Mario around it. Need to get around to playing Final Doom and Heretic? Yeah. Turn to the never-ending debates about TNT evolution. I don't know anything about that. How you doing, Yoshi Adam? Highly, Daizo. Highly. Highly questionable. Well, also just, like, it persists. It kills me. See? Doesn't kill anyone else. Like, that's not the point of a gun. The point of a gun is to kill other people. Mostly. Also, there's some amount of, like, I don't know, small game hunting or something. I do love me some boomer shooters. When was the last time I played one? It's been like a long-ass time. Like that. That clearly. The gun is only meant to be pointed at cans. You can just shoot at nothing? I guess. I mean, shooting at targets is more edifying. Like, pretty much my only gun experience was, like, Boy Scout stuff. I got the rifle shooting merit badge. That was fun. I'm gonna kill that dude. What? Why did it dupe that? Well, that also worked. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't work. That does work. Okay. How am I gonna blow those up? TNT Evolution was controversial at one point for being a WAD that got picked up to be a commercial release. Controversial because it was level down. Oh, interesting. Some history there. Doesn't like where the cool gets all sprite to sprite hitbox. No, it does not. Had to abuse. This isn't the end of the level. Didn't help. That's the, oh, the duping glitch. Gotcha. My plan is once I get to an obvious dead end is to, like, chat hacks cheats my way to success. So fun. Chat. Let's not go that far. Okay, so I could proc that. I don't quite know how... Okay, well that didn't turn... What do I do here? Did I touch the dev warp? No, I haven't yet. No, chat. Chat hacks. Most... What? How did that happen? What is this nonsense? Why does the gun shoot blocks? Okay, this is awesome, and I'm gonna build a pillar of them now. I take everything bad about this gun back. It's awesome again. I have made a monument. This is probably going to cut me off from actually completing this part of the level, but at least I can die. Yeah, the Dupathlon. It's a very important... Now, I thought I could stay up there. Very important event in the Olympics. It's a creation gun. For those of you who don't actually know this, the biathlon is an Olympic sport. And the combination of sports are skiing and shooting. You basically cross-country ski, and then you have to shoot at various targets, and it's an actual Olympic sport. The more you know. To be fair, regular old gun shooting is also an Olympic sport, but that usually happens in summer. It's very satisfying. Okay. And any advice at this point? I don't see a way to get through here. How much I'll be longer for? Hopefully completing this level. Nuts. Do I fancy uphill skiing? Not really. I don't really fancy skiing. I'm not very good at it. And also, I'm old enough now that I'm worried that I might just, like, break a hip learning. You know what was a good gun? The gravity gun you get at the end of Half-Life 2. Or the weird gravity gun you get at the end of Half-Life 2. James Gunn. Ah! That's what I get for not paying attention. Like, is there a property of these explosive blocks that I'm missing? Or is this one of those, it doesn't work quite right on console? What you noticed a while ago? Lay it on me, I'm curious. On the journey to be the strongest entry, the gun is the shotgun from Scribblenauts? Really? Oh. Okay, so you can touch the gun, or the explodey blocks, in a way that doesn't kill you, I guess? I'm not sure what it is. Okay, well, maybe not. One of the few sports, on rare occasion, that you end up enjoy watching. Always excited to see the very end. Country usually does very well. It's very much a Nordic type of sport. I want to say it actually goes back to, like, one of the world wars. It was a thing people had to do. Because, like, if you were up in the Alps or whatever, you, like, don't have much of a choice with transportation. Some explosions, they don't have hitboxes for a good amount of frames. It's true. I can't carry the gun, or I can't carry the thing because I have the gun. Okay, that's meaningful. No! I didn't see it because there was an explosion covering the baseball. Admittedly, baseball would be a lot more awesome if there were frequently explosions covering the baseball. I imagine it would drop batting averages, though. Okay. Now we're back to this state where I don't know what to do. Port the Kamborang from Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. Nope. Jesus. Okay, what am I supposed to do there other than get lucky? Legitimate question. Kaboomerang. Ah, okay, that's actually kind of funny. Legitimate question for anyone who's actually beaten this level. What do I do there? Because I apparently have a failure of imagination. Because I don't know how to remove these blocks without myself dying. Like, I can jump on them in like 1 frame off. Boomerang, but it explodes. The thing is, if it explodes, I don't want it coming back to me. Explodes on impact, but you catch it later. That makes more sense. It sounds a bit like a worm's weapon, almost. Boom. Oh, boom! Browser froze up, so you don't know where I reached. Here. Dang it! Alright, well, not there exactly. But basically, once I've cleared out the 2 big, obvious explosion blocks, I'm not really sure how to get rid of the other 2 that are clearly part of the next part to do. I thought was maybe, you know, create enough things go across the top of the level, but so far, level creator seems to be good about putting things low enough in the level that seems not likely. I guess also speaking of, like, short loops that might get on one's nerves. Like, these 2, I don't know what to do here. Didn't beat this, just kind of stopped at the socklock pipe. Gotcha. I have to line up the explosion, like, clip into the wall? Oh, boy. Like, I legitimately do not know what to do with this. Hug the explosion so as to know your hitbox don't kill you when you fall fast enough. I mean, that seemed like the most likely at this point. Is like, go to the top, then hug wall, and go down and hope. But I was hoping for a better answer, because, like, so far everything else in this level has been, while Kaizo-y, well-designed and understandable. And this is the point at which it stops making sense. Go. Up shooting? Ah. I see, I see. I see. I mostly see. Oh, that was dumb. It was definitely a failure of imagination. Yeah, I think I don't like this section very much. I was excited about the gun and the exploding box, but basically most of this is boiled down to shoot something and then wait for the explosion to go away because the explosion's too damn big. Like, while it's funny the first few times, it gets old quick, I think. Don't remember having a problem. Like I said, I think it's just a failure of my imagination. Oh. You know what? Could I just chuck one in? Oh, wait, no. You do need that. Oh. Just one of those, like, I spend enough time getting there. I'd like to know what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, it's not horrible, but, like, I definitely think I liked the earlier sections. Like, the castle areas were cool. Dreamland was really well designed. Like, I actually really like, makes me want to play a full complement of levels made by this fella here. But this level has dropped the desire to do that precipitously. Like, I feel like this part just wants to go for questionableness based upon the gun and its gigantic explosion, which admittedly is pretty cool, but it's still just one giant gun. There could be more. Imagine. Would have stolen upwards of one Sega tape. Okay. It's a gun that exists on the site with the explosions exists on the sprite. I assume you meant on the site. Dang it. Heard somewhere Mario was originally going to have a gun. They're serious or not? I mean, just because it's on the site doesn't mean it can't be questionable. Like, certainly the Invisible Mario thing is fairly easy to pull off in practice with a lot of different ways you could go about it, including just blanking Graphics 32. But it was undoubtedly questionable. There we go. Alright. The answer is a gun. You know what? Regrab. Ah. I see the problem now. Well, that didn't blow me up this time. That was nice of it. Probably because I was already in the wall. What? 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 Downloaded Desolate Hope. Instead of the Fire Flower. Dying the same green bean for like an hour. And the explosion. Well, not if I'm not on the screen. No. Was there a throwable thing? I can't throw it. Do I just have to fall down and trust? I didn't even see it because I blew myself up. I've done it, Michael. I blew myself. Like, how do I get through there? Okay. Okay, good. Same tech as the prior sections. Definitely have to be a bit further back there somehow. Use momentum to pass through the green blocks before the switch goes off. What? I'm not sure I grok this. Or maybe I've learned, like, the wrong lessons repeatedly. Alright, I'm betting there's a lot more after this somehow. I mean, up to the point where it's broken, I guess. That explosion gets old. Okay. So go through here. The funny thing is you don't need that. I could just probably... Wait, what am I doing? Explosions. Okay. It is starting to get late. On the other hand, we've made good progress today. I think this was the 4th one that I got through. Maybe 3rd. Not through it yet, but still. Dang it. It's Nightmare Land. No, this is hell, clearly. Mario's knee-deep in dead. Or one of the other Doom episodes whose names I don't remember. No, I just need to remember to not continue and move at the same speed in the air. We're all living in America. America is wunderbar. We're all living in America. There we go. I greatly dislike that jump. Or really the shoot. How much longer? I was hoping to finish the level. To the point where it's completable. We will see. I would guess at least another 20-odd, 30-odd minutes. I'm not sure, though. It really depends. I woke up pretty dang late this today, so I've got time. Ugh. And then tomorrow I've got to actually do something that resembles work. There's a script that I need to write for a friend. I've been putting off because it's annoying. $20 and change. Ask you gotta go in a few. Eh, fair. That was nice. Oh, it's just a script. It's nothing big. No! It's Not like secret, but I'm not gonna talk about exactly what it's gonna do on stream because it's enough of a like thing like that. But basically, it's something I've just been putting off, and I have a good idea of how to do it reasonably now, because before it was really annoying to do. It was a manual process we're making more automated. Right, the explosion kills you. Yeah, I get to it all again. I still really don't know how to proc the switch. Like, this whole area is incredibly irritatingly slow compared to the prior ones. Ah! Didn't mean to jump. Especially with how this is going. There we go. Explosions do generally kill. It's true. Why? Why did I do that? My impatience will be my undoing. Can just beat the level with their eyes. Probably. Not uncommon. Like, I felt like everything leading up to this was well-designed and readable, and now I'm in weird gunland, and none of my instincts work. Like, of course you have to shoot through the wall. Why wouldn't you shoot through the wall? You have to dodge this explosion carefully. Thanks to the extra 2 blocks there. Got the checkpoint? In your green bean level? Nice. Right. What's up, Overflow? How you doing? Oh yeah, my impatience is gonna be my undoing. Nothing new there. Okay, what the hell do I do here? Like, hope I can hit this through the wall? Is there something over there that makes it make sense? You know, why do we never bind these things to L and R? Those are buttons I don't randomly press on accident. I mean, to be fair, I am well trained not to. Painfully slow auto-scroller? Ugh. Gonna head out soon. Got a level to record, render, and sleep. Alright, well. Good luck getting it all done. And then good luck sleep. Sleep is good. And stuff. He's playing your act. Oh, okay. Still been meaning to check out the less sadistic of your hacks at some point. Gun. PSTD, yep. Disappear, that's why, fair. Thing to spawn is some bonsai Mario shit. I do love how, in terms of difficult Mario, there are so many different, like, sub-genres of things that people have expertise in. Okay. Over. Okay. Clear the way. Okay, what the hell do I do now? Drawn to unknown sicko, relatively unknown sicko levels. Exactly. You got your Hyper 6 people, you've got your Cape people, you've got your Yoshi item fly Cape people. Put Volpe's run on hold. Fair. It's gonna be painful, but I'm gonna do this. I don't think that's the thing. Got Noracoons, yeah. There's a big variety in sadistic Marios. You can spin jump. Huh. I don't know why I expected not to be able to, but it hasn't mattered so far. I actually like Noracoon's levels when I've played them. I did have some complaints about one of them, the one in the QLDC, but mostly because I got tired of being so slow. And it was so auto-scrollery. Oh, whoa. Daiso difficulty. Oh, I thought it was Daiso Core was the genre. I feel with a name like Capitalism, like, I feel it should be like a capitalism level, where there's something like, you stay in flying state while you have money, but once you don't, once you lose it, you fall out of the sky, so you gotta do precision cape flying to make sure to get enough money to stay up in the sky or something. One of those, like, I think there's something there kind of things. Is this anything? No, no it's not. Learned recently of David Letterman, like, scene, whatever they do, recurring bit, where they'd have someone come out and do some performance, ask, is it anything? And then after the fact, discuss whether or not it was in fact something. But usually the performance was something silly like juggling. Oh, gosh. As a story in Giant Sprites, yeah, that's fair. When you remotely challenge chasing Scooter. Ah, okay. That's not the origin of the phrase, is it anything? That's just a recurring bit on the Letterman show. I'd assume it's been said by a lot of people who are looking at things and be like, is this anything? Is this something? Is this anything? Like, I feel like it's something that's probably been said in a lot of writers' rooms and whatnot when they're trying to come up with bits. Okay. Once I get back there, I want to ask Howluta what the hell I'm supposed to do. Because I feel like the quality of this has gone down, and the legibility of this level certainly has. Because I just don't know what to do once I get past this bit. Can I hold and spam? No, I'm holding. Holding prevents spamming. This is the approximate rate that I can fire. How you doing, Fries? Yeah, this is where I'm at. I don't know what to do. Is this the dead end? Like, Blu-ray Bunny said pipe. But, like, I don't know what to do here. Like, is there another on-off switch I just can't see up in the sky or something? Wait, seriously? Once you break those blocks, there's no clear intended path forward. So I've been here at the very end of the level for, like, the last 20 minutes. Alright, well, disarm ourselves. Let's take a look. We can do this. We're going to go and look at some stuff. No problem. I'm at least glad someone told me, because I kept looking at this like, is there something clever to do here? I just don't know. It happens. You're thinking about those beans. No. That was the plan. Alright, we're gonna take a look ahead at least. You know, it'd probably help if I turned on chat hacks. Alright, so let's assume I could get past this. I would then use my gun to shoot that. Then there'd be some annoying moles who would cause me to explode. In fact, yeah, I'd shoot that, and then I'd take this fast pipe up here, where I'd shoot that. It could jump over across. Get through this nastiness to get into the pipe. Jump up and around, shoot that, then come back, okay. Go into the pipe. Sprite collision's not disabled. Shoot that without dying. Make the jump. That. And a Hammer Brother. We're swimming way over the Hammer Bro spam. Apparently they explode. That's nice. Then more explosions. Then these guys throw exploding boomerangs? Why did he explode? No, they just randomly explode, I guess. I don't know. And then you have to get past that. And then there's a long, long-ass jump. Followed by a pipe. Alright. This level would have never ended. It does look like it wouldn't have. That's a lot more past the section I was bad at. Let's see, do we get more plot? Looks like. What's going on here? Toad's head was rotating. That's creepy. Mamma mia! For some reason, a while ago, I have been seeing how those guys are. Fleeing? Probably means they need help. I'll going to fix that possible problem. Which pipe back there? Well, this is the pipe. Beware! Don't continue. And then ahead there's a sacred temple. Don't go, or else he will wake up. All is going to nuts. There isn't any reason to find logic. Oh, find logic. The madness will follow us forever. Although we're making the best effort every time to seal, that's the wrong type of seal, this madness and avoid this disaster. Why you are still going forward, buddy? Ah, so simply. I understand. I can imagine why. You want meet him, isn't? Hope that you can die happily with that dude. Anyway, I wouldn't move to other location. Please go away. I'm feeling weird right now. I felt I had passed on with this other dude. You're too scary. Alright, fine. We'll go this way. I was kind of betting there was a side exits. All is going to nuts. Yes, this is great. No. I love the dialogue. Like, this story has been bonkers and awesome. Alright, we're falling. I've got some falling to do. Ooh, that's oscillating. On the pipe. Oh. Is it him? Mario, for some reason a while back I have been seeing how those guys are fleeing. Probably means that they need help. I'll go to fix that possible problem. Hey, it's more Cavern of Blood's noises. I guess I know it's the Mana Beast, but that's what I associate it with. Okay. I guess we got the heart or something? I can't see these blocks very well. Guess we go back? I can't see these blocks very well. This is JoJo's. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the light real quick. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. It's true, the projector does make it difficult. But yes, I couldn't see any... I did not notice the red man. Like, between the really kind of washed out foreground and the background that's oscillating with similar colors, it's not the easiest thing to see. Anyway, we're now going to go on a cribs tour of Red Man, right here. Hi, fellow. Why you did this? We almost did this seal so perfect, but again, we ran into problems once more. And yeah, he's free again. Knowing him, he'll be doing their stuff again to convert this land in their own playground. Why I'm here? That doesn't matter, you. Leave me alone and forget me like the others did. I'm so empty. My existence is so stupid. Why they left me alone hidden here? Oh, we already did that, I guess. Hopefully there's something else. Is that... God, it's the between the background and the way it moves. Something's wrong. Now pipe works. He comes. Ah! Mamma mia! What the? Oh no, that's no good. I'm going to... What's he going to? Oh, I had to press the button again. Mario has fallen into hell. Again. How long is this level? Is something supposed to happen? I mean, aside from causing the door glitch? I guess this is where this ends? Because nothing is happening. I'm not convinced the hacker tested this very well. I am pressing every button I have access to. I think this is just where it ends. Like, maybe I wasn't supposed to go up the... No, it's definitely... Hell, New Jersey. How? What am I supposed to do here? It's just taking me in and out. Like, even if I killed Mario here, like, what would happen? Like, I think I'm in a cutscene. Like, I can't even pause so that I can actually hit my timings here. Like, I don't think it's possible for me to do anything. Is it even where the dev warp takes us? Alright, well, let's take the dev warp because I don't know what else to do at this point. And that's getting old really fast. I guess that probably was a hint about who made that in retrospect. Yeah, there's a block at the very beginning of the level that's a dev pipe thing. This block, I presume. And yet there's more! How is this level? Like... Seriously. Oh, I didn't need to be big for that. This is confusing. Oh, the pipe. This must be what Bunny was talking about. I like this pipe. It amuses me. Alright, well, let's see about swimming. 10% was about to close submissions. That makes sense. Thought this area was a dead end. Yeah. There's clearly a lot going on here that the dev wanted to make work for people. But, like, clearly testing was sacrificed at some point. Also, Jesus! Doing this upside down doesn't seem like it'd be hard, but do I have motor skills in this area? And that ends. Okay, well, I guess this is more of a test area, please ignore, than anything else. An idea that didn't come to fruition. Or maybe there is actually something here. Alright, let's see where this takes us. Oh, you're still here. Maybe you haven't had enough seeing those bad things. It doesn't really matter for you, isn't? Although, I can imagine why. You don't feel nothing at all. For me, nah, this is just Tuesday. You wouldn't understand it. It's an obstinate and endless cycle. I can't imagine what amount of times I'm having the same conversation. To be honest, leaving aside all go to the point directly, all of this don't matter. All of this will always be the same result. All of this can't be fixed. That's how I feel right now. All of this destined to end like it. All of this is not real. Let's start our ultimate show. Can I write your ROM? Yes. He said in the dark. Ultimate show, eh? Oh, here we are. Through the door. What is this? The bloody Koopa. I am loud enough, thank you. Tuesday? Have you never seen the best part of the Street Fighter movie? Chun-Li is talking to M. Bison and says, "You give this," and she's telling this whole story. Like, "You remember me? And you came to my village?" And he says, "No, I don't remember any of it. To you, the day M. Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But to me, it was Tuesday." Raul Julia, since we were talking about Adam's family. Absolutely fantastic. It's crack X. Oh, that's not a good sign. Is that a friend code? Maybe. It looked like just stuff that they typed. Alright, stop now. We'll read stuff now. Oh, I guess Mario decided to stop now. This does not seem well tested. Probably weren't supposed to get here. That's all the only part of the movie I've seen. Wait, what the hell are those? And why am I feeling stronger? Or why I'm feeling stronger? Wait. What the hell? Oh, we did this. Maybe I can start through it? We definitely weren't meant to be here. We definitely aren't meant to be here. Super dark red text that can't be read. Yeah, I'm happy that I turned off the light. Anyway, we found another loop. We're done, I think. This was a weird level. This was a really weird level, especially the bits I wasn't supposed to get to. I feel I should recognize this avatar or something. Yeah, a lot of good lines, if nothing else. Like, the dialogue in this is amazing. It has some good, weird, bad, I am error kind of translation stuff. But ultimately, this was a Kaizo level in the guise of a standard normal thing. Even though occasionally you'd be given the latitude and freedom of a power-up, it generally didn't help you in the slightest. We didn't have to catch that one. Oh, whoops. I spaced. But anyway, let's put Mario on his plinth. That was the level that was. It was weird. It was kind of cool to see the extra bits. There were a lot of extra bits. But, yeah, I think that I'm done with that. Thanks for the GG. I'm glad I got through all of it, as much of it as I could get through, legitimately. But the rest of the gun section just looked painful. It was an entry of all time. What was this even called? Does this one have a name? Oh, I guess it's on the title screen. I'll put that later. At least no one turned the ventilation up. It's true. That was driving me nuts. Gotta find, like, one of the funny quotes. And make that the YouTube thing. We'll go with that one for the time being. I'm turning the ventilation up. All is going to nuts. Yeah, that's it. That is the line. Actually, no, it's all is going to nuts. And why I'm feeling stronger. That's what we're going for. That's it. That's it.